on this computer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday event. I'm Guru Dan, your host. Today is May 3rd, 2017, depending on what timeline you're on. Mercury goes direct today. We're at a quarter moon yesterday. That was nice. Announcements. No disclaimer. I'm not doing disclaimers like I was. You're here of your own free will. If you don't want to be here, then be somewhere else. That was easy. But if you are here, then you kind of know what's going on. Everything will be fine. What else? For those that visit the YouTube link, please subscribe if you haven't, and please share if you like. That would be awesome because this is a free event, so payment's not expected, but sometimes a fair exchange of energy is. So if you'd like a free way to support me, you could like and subscribe and share. Just takes a moment or two. That would be super awesome. What else is going on? What else is available? For those that do want to donate, there's a PayPal link on every YouTube video that's shared. So if you'd like to donate, that's a thing. What else? I don't know. I'm starting to step out already, so I'm not thinking very clearly. Anyway, if I think of anything else through the course of the thing, then yeah, good English. Through the course of the event, I'll bring it up at the end or later. But for now, they're really wanting me to get going. So let me prepare to kind of be less me and more something else. So nice you all are here in the room, and those that are watching, I know that those are watching. There's people watching from other countries, a lot of people from Canada. There's some people from Serbia that watch. A lot of Australian folks are watching. A lot of Australia folks. To me, that's more than 3. To me, that's a lot of Australians. If you get 3, that's almost a gang of Australians. I like Australia. It's a cool place. It's got neat stuff. Before the recording started, I was saying that we're going to do the trinary golden energy healing meditation again. It's been coming together so nicely, and I want to say expanding so nicely that it's kind of making its own momentum. It's really quite fascinating from my perspective. Other people are liking it, and we always seem to have some kind of interesting guest that comes in the middle of it. I don't know who the guest is going to be today. We'll find out. So, last week it was some kind of beings or something from somewhere, and then the week before that it was some fish, and the week before that it was some Arcturians came, and it's always something. Going to be a special focus on some divine feminine again. And then somewhere in there, I'll address the names, address the people that whose names I was given for the healing requests. And I don't know if I'll go over each name out loud, but I might go into a quiet time and just address those people. And there's some people who asked me to send them some healing because they weren't going to be able to be here in person due to other busy things they've got going on. So we'll be sending out an awful lot of energy today, but we'll also be harnessing a lot of energy as well. So to be balanced, be very interesting. If everybody could please get comfortable, whether you're seated or laying down or whatever positions you're in. If you are participating, please become comfortable. Please get your refreshment, your last couple of sips of water or whatever your refreshment is before we kind of get started here. That's actually something I should probably do myself. I don't know what this is. This is my strawberry quartz healer. I know that it looks like a New York strip steak. I don't know why it looks like a steak. And for some reason, it just likes bouncing around my heart chakra, my heart area. And I don't know, ever since I picked it up the first time, this is what it likes to do. And it just taps around, and I don't really have an explanation. Some people fidget, some people tap a finger. I strawberry quartz my heart chakra. And my other hand is a blue calcite quartz healer. And it, I don't know what it does exactly. Kind of stabilizes. Sometimes it says stuff. And these two are buddies. They like to hang out. They're together almost always. Please take some nice deep breaths. If you're a physical being, if you're a non-physical being, please sense the flow of the energy. Yeah. If you have a face, please smile. If you don't have a face, then the sensation of smiling would be some kind of gratitude or elation kind of energies. Yeah. Talking to the non-physical beings. Because as we gather here, they gather there, right? Because it's as above, so below. And then it just goes all through the realms. So there are beings, more and more beings joining all the time. The little event here. So it's not just us. Oh, some clarity. Somebody asked me the other day, what's galactic Reiki? Do you only do galactic beings? Which it kind of struck me funny, because to me everything is galactic being. Galactic being. Galactic being. Galactic beings. Galactic beings. Oh, you only heal galactic beings? No, pretty much everything's galactic being. Or universal being. It doesn't even need to be this universe. It might even be a different universe. Basically, it's everybody, everything. Everybody and every non-body. So it's quite balanced. But people like that I include the non-physical with the physical, because it's important to remember that it's not just the physical dimensions that we're in. We're in the non-physical ones as well. People forget that. It's nice to be, yeah, it might be refreshing to think about the non-physical aspects. Let's get going. If everybody could take some nice deep breaths, if you're a physical being, if you're a non-physical being, the sensation of the energies pulsing, what we call breath, so that we can all get on the same energetic page. So the physical beings that are participating are breathing, and the non-physical beings that are participating are having their sensations of breath. And as you breathe, if you can envision a golden light that comes to you, this golden light is a friendly golden light. It is a piece of source energy. It comes from source. Your golden light might be a hint, a hue or a tint. So it might be a green gold, might be a brown gold, might be a bright yellow gold, might be an orange gold, a red gold, a black gold. Whatever tint or hue that your gold is, that's your particular frequency. That's for your vibrational range. So I don't ask that people, choose a particular gold, just a gold, and whatever gold it is for you is what it needs to be for you. And please allow this golden light to surround you and then become you, or you become it, or if you're more comfortable with breathing the light in, and let it fill and let it flow in and out. So you are gold within and gold without. And the non-physical beings, they can sense the golden source energy and mix themselves with that energy. Lots of sharp connections today. Take some more deep breaths, please. If you're a physical being, non-physical beings, please shift. And just settle into the golden light idea. Now you become comfortable there. Imagine a tendril of golden light comes from you and goes in front of you a comfortable distance. And imagine that this is like a golden board or a golden wall. And on this golden board, I'm going to call it the collage. And there might be squares, there might not be squares, it might be just a collage. But if you've come to heal yourself, then please envision yourself in a healed state and imagine what that might look like. Imagine what you would look like healed and happy, and put that image on your board or on your wall. If you are here for someone else, or if you would like to also have like another person, a member of your family or a loved one or a concerned one, please envision that person in a healed and happy state and place their image on the board. And it's just a golden kind of floaty board. And you've got your healed image of you there. And now you're going to have a healed image of your loved one there. If you have multiple someones, then go ahead and envision them in a well and happy state and place them on your board in any order, as long as they're on your board. So I'm going to be silent for a moment while I think of some more people. If you know of an animal or animals that need help or assistance, if you can envision those animals and put them on your board. If there's pets, envision the pet in a healed and happy state and place that image on your golden board. You might have your dog here, you might have your happy cat there, you might have your fish, your lizard, your snake, your monkey, whatever it is, donkeys, goats, whatever, normal animals. If you are aware of other kinds of animals that might need assistance, like there might be the animals that are, that's some of the animals that are struggling for water in India, and you might envision the animals there. If you can envision those animals and put them on your board and envision these animals happy and healthy. Animals that are not suffering from drought, they're not suffering from anything, because there's no suffering on your golden board. There's no suffering there, because only wellness is there, only well-being is there. If there are places that you might consider to be in turmoil and you'd like for them to have peace, or if it's like a rainforest you would like to heal, or any portion of Gaia, like say there's a place where there's mudslides or something and you'd like for there to be fewer mudslides, then you might envision that place in a stationary kind of mode where it's just pleasant and probably sunshiny, clear day for that land, and envision the land in a healthy way, or envision that rainforest in a lush way, or even envision the drought places in lush ways, and place them all on your board. Here we can address the places in the oceans. We can envision those sections of oceans in a well state, happy oceans. If you are aware of any other beings, non-physical beings, an example of a non-physical being, say that you have a loved one that's passed, but you might secretly think that they're in a little bit of turmoil there on what some might call the other side, and you wish for them to have a little smoother time. You might envision a smoother time, what a smoother time might be for a non-physical being, and place that on your board. Just some kind of compassionate well-being intention on that image. Wish for them peace. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We're going to change this up just a little bit from past weeks. Now that we kind of got our boards full of all the things in their well state, in their healed state, in a state of well-being, and this is a golden wall, a golden board, and please surround, let the light come around in front of your images where you, and just let the whole thing be cocooned in the golden light. And then take some deep breaths. And now, on the outside of that golden cocoon, envision or imagine a rainbow light shell that kind of goes all around that whole idea. This rainbow light shell idea, and it can be swirled, or it can be lines, or it can be plaid. It can be any way that it wants in your vision. But this rainbow light is a very healing light, and all the colors are available there. Whatever healing they need, all that light is there for all those beings on that board. Whether it's ocean being, ocean existence, whether it's forest existence, if it's animal existence, human existence. Whatever existence is represented on your board, all this extra healing available to that. Just begin letting that whole idea solidify in your mind. Just let it, here you are, surrounded in your golden source energy. Here's your healing idea, surrounded by golden source energy and a rainbow shell. And it's transparent. I mean, I can see through mine. I see the rainbow, but I still see everything that's on the board. It's transparent, but it's there. It's energetically there. For the non-physical beings, where the light is a different frequency, it's really, really, really bright for them. It's really quite interesting what it looks like for those beings. But it still works. It works there too. Let this idea settle. And imagine a golden tendril coming out the back of your golden wall and going out a distance. And please envision the earth there, the entire earth, however you envision the earth there. And you can have the moon with the earth there, or not. And even non-physical beings, if you please envision the earth there. And on these earths that you're envisioning, please envision it in a well state a completely well state, a managed state, which means there still might be volcanic activity because that's a managed thing that happens on Gaia. But there might be areas of the Earth that we know or we may believe has some kind of trouble. But if we envision the entire planet in a well state, in a healed state, then our intention of the well-being for the planet is enough. We don't have to go and focus on each and everything that we think might be wrong. So we're envisioning a planet in a well state. Some extra energies here. So if you're envisioning your planet from some kind of space perspective, looking at the planet from whatever angle you're looking at it from, your planet might be spinning or it might be stationary on an area. And imagine the golden light going all the way around your planet. And if you're envisioning a moon with your planet, then it goes around the planet and the moon. So from a higher perspective, you're a golden ball of light with a little line with another ball of golden light with the rainbow shell, with a little line with the earth and another golden ball right there, this trinary setup. And just hold that image. Hold this trinary image in an unconditional love idea of well-being, where everything within you and without you is unconditional love, expressed by the golden light. All of your loving concerns on the golden board, surrounded by golden energy, unconditional love, well-being, connected to the earth and its idea of unconditional love, well-being. And just hold that idea in the forefront of your minds. If you're a non-physical being, hold that energetic idea focused forward where you can see or sense. Do you see how that feels? Do you have a sensation, a feeling of how that is when all the concerns are in a state of well-being? Do you feel a relaxedness? Or are you able to sense a comfort? Or are you getting a sense that, well, this is how it always is? It's always in a state of well-being. It's only when we choose a different vibrational range that we think it's something different. And that perspective is available too. But for just right here, feeling the co-creation and sensing the co-creation on all these different levels, are you feeling a peace? Are you feeling the harmonious camaraderie of the entire co-creation? And how neat that is. Where we've all co-created a state where nothing is wrong and everything is right. Yeah, we need more of this. Wouldn't hurt a bit. Let's maintain co-creating right here. This expression of well-being. And I'm going to focus on the names that I was given and some other things. I'm going to be quiet for a moment, but I might be making breathing sounds and I might be doing other symbols and things for a moment or two here. Oh. Before we focused our consciousness into these incarnations, we resided in a place very nearly like this, where we could see everything and we knew and understood that the well-being that was available here was a constant, and we were always comfortable with that idea. And so we incarnated here with confidence that no matter what happened, no matter how the separation expanded, we always knew that well-being was available. And it always will be. It's never gone away. It's always been. it was here before anything else was. And we can, when we choose, in our private, comfortable times, to come experience this space anytime, anytime you want, anytime you feel you need. You can come and float in the sea of existence of well-being. And enjoy experiencing your wholeness there anytime you wish. Please bring your attention to the focus of the trinary golden balls again, and looking at the earth and moon, if yours has a moon, and the little cord that connects it from your board to that earth, that little cord that's there. Please come lovingly snip that cord, detach that cord, and send that golden surrounded earth off into infinity, and let it drift away in its well state, in its healed state, in its perfectly balanced and managed state, and let it drift off and into source. Then please bring your attention to your board or your wall where all of your healing images are, and its rainbow shell. And that little cord between your golden light and that golden light, please snip that cord and let that idea of well-being drift away into source, all in its healed state, its state of well-being, its completeness, its happiness, its compassion, all of that. Let that idea drift to source. Please bring your attention to yourselves. If you're in a body, please come to your body. If you're a non-physical being, please come back to what you call your core self. Begin bringing your attention completely back to yourself. We're not going to release this golden energy around us. We're just going to let it ride. We're not going to turn it off. We're just going to stay lingering in this golden energy and let the golden energy linger as long as it likes. To heal us, to balance us, the well-being, the perfect neutrality that it offers us. That perfect neutrality of unconditional love. And we're just going to leave it be. But we're going to bring our focuses back to ourselves. Take some deep breaths, please, if you have a body. you're a non-physical being, please sense the pulsations of the energy flowing. And I'm going to begin separating from all the energies. And we'll bring the session to a close here in a moment. Didn't really have a loud visitor, just interesting beings around. So interesting. So interesting. So let me say thank you to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. I'd like to thank everybody for participating. And like to thank everybody for watching on YouTube, that's watching on YouTube. Everybody that's here in the room doesn't have to leave. When I stop the recording, we'll have our after chat. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and support that way. If you'd like to support with donations, PayPal information will be available on each video. I'm Guru Dan. This has been Wellness Wednesday from my Galactic Reiki Distance Healing group on Facebook. It's where it originally kind of organized, and it's come to Zoom since then. So thank you all for coming, and thank you all for watching, and see you all next week. Thank you.